only does one job, and that's coil making. Pair of pliers. And you're going to need a rest pin punch. A rest pin punch, you're going to need one of these. This is all part of the stringing kit.
How do you call that?
Rest pin punch. P-U-C-A, rest pin punch. Don't work without one of these. You're going to need a piece of plastic. This is a piece of plastic from key covering. I'll show you what we do with that later. Piece of plastic. It has to be of that length as well. We'll go through that, and chalk. You're going to need chalk. Okay, so that's things for stringing the ball. Okay, now, if, I think I said this with the eyes, yes, if you do it my way, as opposed to any other tuner's way.
What the coil lifter, no?
Stringing them, that's the coil, stringing them. Okay, if you do it my way, it's a tried and tested way. I've strung hundreds, thousands of pianos, okay? And it works for me, and I think if it works for me, it will work for you. John will do it slightly different, Pete will do it slightly different, but I find the way I do it, it just seems to work. Okay, but you know, that's your choice. If you find a better way, a way that suits you better, that's fine. If I show you my way, you can always elaborate on it or make it better. Anyway, first of all, how many strings to a note in the top? How many strings to a note?
3.
3. Okay. Let's say you're reading your string diagrams, you made stringing patterns, and it said 2 notes of 15. This is size 15. Okay? 2 notes of size 15 string. How many rest pins in 2 notes?
6.
6. Okay. So what we do is, I just start to use 15 gauge and I put it here. Okay, we always use one of these. This normally would sit on the cheek of your piano, on the end of your piano somehow, with a cramp. So I take 6 pins, because my stringing pattern tells me there's only 2 notes of size 15, so I'll get 6 pins. Okay? So you have to chalk the thread. Each rest pin has got a thread. Does anybody know why we chalk them?
So it doesn't like slip or something?
You're not far out. Does anybody else know? You have to chalk them. Because, have you ever tuned the piano where it grates and it screeches and it makes strange noises in the rest pin itself? There are some pianos that can shudder and judder and be difficult to tune. Instead of the pin moving nice and evenly, it judders. The chalk stops the rest pin from juddering in the plank. It helps things tuning. Okay? If you speak to John, who tunes thousands of pianos, when he comes across a piano that the rest pins judder and screech, it's a nightmare for tuning. It's because they haven't been chalked. So, I'm just going to chalk those 6 pins there. Right, so they're chalked. Okay, I've got my rest pins, I've got my 2 notes here, and with that ready to start. Right, you put your string here. Now, the string has to come from the canister in such a way, in an arc, so there's no twist in it. If I turn that can over, I'm going to have a twist in this. So the string has to come from the canister in this arc, so there's no twist. That's a twist. There's no twist. It's coming out evenly. Don't really want twists. You know. Okay, now, pick up a rest pin. Okay? So there's no twist in it. Try not to have a twist in the string. Okay, now, you've really got to get your heads around this. Okay? Pick up a rest pin in your left hand, string in your right. Pass the string through the hole in the rest pin. Put your finger the other side of the rest pin, you can feel the string touching your finger. Okay, so the string goes right the way through the rest pin. If you don't put the string right the way through the rest pin to the other side, when the string comes under tension, the string could come out the rest pin. So, okay, it's true, I can feel it, the finger. Pick up your coil maker. Now, this is the start of the art of it. Okay, hold your coil maker like so. If you can't see, come near it. You can't see. Okay. Now, we'll work okay. Now, I've got to make a coil around the rest pin. There are 3 coils to a rest pin. If you look at your tuning, look at the coils on the rest pin, there should be 3. Okay? So I need to make 3 coils. This is the way to attempt to do it. With your thumb there on the string, just turn the coil maker, keeping your thumb there, and I'm going to go around once, twice, and a half, and let it spring back. There. And I've made that coil on the rest pin. Just see that. This is where uniqueness and tidiness comes in. Now, that piece of string that goes through the rest pin is called a becket. Don't ask me why they call it a becket, but that little towel that goes into the rest pin is called a becket. It's got something to do with old sailing ships or something. I'm not sure, somebody told me at some point. Now, with that becket facing your stomach, your body, that becket there has to face your stomach, your body, or 6 o'clock. It goes into the hole with that becket facing you. There's a reason for that. Get your hand up and give that a tap. Only a light tap, just to hold it into the rest pin.
So you put it wrapped around 2